hospital. Lang. What do you have in mind about sa patients? 1 week post-op or talagang rehabilitation phase na sila? Or how many days post-op? Pwede kasi, for example, i-bracket nyo siya 1 to 5 days, 6 to 10 days, o kaya 1 to 7 days,
so
1 week.
Yung mga nakahiwalay talaga na parang sino yung mga naunang admit?
Yeah, kasi ano lang naman yun basis lang natin bracket. Okay? So yun, you have your age, gender, post-op diagnosis. Yes, sir! Sige sir, tapusin ka lang itong research, sir. Mabilis lang. Next, what is the level of stress of the post-op patients before the application of Mandala art therapy? So yun yung gagamitan nyo siya ng tension test or actually your tension test is only to identify those people, diba? Hindi pa siya kasama yung pre-experimental test. Ito yun. Okay, what is the level of stress? Pre-experimental test. Okay. Next is your SOP number 3. What is the alito mo lang, level of stress of the POC, for example, orthopedic patients confined in POC after the application of Mandala art therapy. So that's number 4. Number 3. Next, is there a significant difference between the level of stress experienced by the patients before and after the application of Mandala? So t-test lang yan. No? Tapos, pwede rin, kung pwede pa natin lagyan, in terms of profile naman. Okay, is there a significant difference between the level of stress before and after the application of Mandala art therapy, taking their profile into consideration? So kung si before level, i-test mo in terms of age, before level in terms of gender, before in terms of post-op, before in terms of content. So nakikita nyo gano'ng daming tables, diba? Ang dami natin interpret. Pero it gives gravity to the paper diba? Kung gaano ka in-depth. Kung gaano ka in-depth mo siya inaral. And hypothesis, you just twist. Gawin mo lang null. There is no significant difference between. Okay? This one, there is no significant difference between. Okay? Null hypothesis lang siya.
So itong 4 and 5?
Yes, yung 4 and 5. Diba when you hypothesize, usually you do it in a null hypothesis. So sinulat ko na yung introduction nyo. Okay? So that's your SOP. Balik tayo sa, minimal lang to. Dapat sa chapter 1, you have your title. Okay? And an introductory statement. For example, this chapter discusses the introduction of the study to give the readers a broader idea of how the study will work. Parang ganun. Introduction. Okay? Tapos, discuss Mandala art therapy. Andito na ba yun? Sa intro. Parang
yung parang ganyan parang
ito lang actually nasa naman you include elaborate Mandala kasi gusto mo nang ma-capture yung attention nila. By the way, may sagap akong info that you guys are like having factions or divisions sa group. Okay na kayo?
Parang nag-usap naman na kami dati bago pa going to so.
Kasi it's hard to have factions, lalo na kapag kunyari yung topic ayaw nung isa, tapos yung topic na to.
Hindi sir, siya?
Okay na.
Yun yung previous topic namin sir, parang kaya nagpalit kami.
So okay na kayo? Sure.
Yes sir.
Kasi mas okay kapag isang buong group kayo na mag-work through this, mas madali lahat.
Okay naman yung communication namin.
Okay, that's good. Next, focus on post-op stress, pain, discomfort. Kasi diba post-op, People naman na, di ba hindi na employees. So, post-op stress, pain, discomfort, o kaya difficulties in traction, movement. Okay, ipasok mo siya dito sa introduction. If possible, you could find, what's this, kahit onting literature that would support pain, discomfort.
So, sir, intro about the topic.
General.
Tapos yung second one.
Mandala.
About Mandala.
Yes.
In the following, sir.
Stress.
About stress and the pain ng patients.
Yes. And finally, your purpose of the study before entering your background.
Right.
So, ito na yung lalagay mo, if ever. This study aims to measure the effectiveness of Mandala art therapy on the level of stress, may it be on pain, discomfort, etc. among post-operative patients in which hospital?
POC.
Okay, sige. Tapos dito ulit, sa backend of the study, usually 2 to 3 pages, ha?
Yes, sir.
1.5 lang ang intro. Dapat 2 to 3, okay? Next, background of the study, 2 to 3 pages ulit. Okay? Bulk. Start with the global view. For example, in the United States, stress has been causing suicidal blah 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 blah. And pain, most importantly, is not addressed during those states of suicide. For example, tapos in Europe, in Asia, tapos finally in the Philippines.
Okay, sir.
Global to local. Pero dapat meron ka ding start sa backend of the study. The researchers thought, so what is your purpose? Ito, example lang to, pero you may adopt, okay? The researchers thought, tsaka laging third person. The researchers thought of the study because they are concerned to know how effective Mandala art therapy is on alleviating or reducing the level of stress of post-op patients through the use of stress assessing tools and post-tests. So, and we also include the impact of the study. The study to nursing. Actually, your topic is very interesting. So, if we can really pull this through, you know, who knows? Diba? Next, in your background, always put sources. Ito na yung parang pinapalasap mo or pinapaintindi mo sa reader na may basis yung study or may problem talaga. Kaya you always put your lists, for example, the sources of stress mismo. Okay, in stress, blah blah blah, ano yung pwede nating maging supporting background doon. Okay? So dito na yung tipong from introduction, going to your background, kaya pala naisip na yung problem na yun kasi talagang mataas yung stress sa mga gantong countries. Okay? Okay, nandito yung purpose of the study nyo. So, this is a good thing kasi your studies, your aim, actually, scope and delimitation, study limits. Nasa ano siya, background. Okay? So, you rearrange So, conceptual framework, may betting Newman ka. When you say conceptual framework, tama, wala kang diba? It's just statements. So you elaborate what are the components of your Betty Newman systems model. Diba? Elaborate. And your paradigm, we have a new paradigm. Profile. Kasi diba ang research paradigm, it's anchored with your SOP and your title. Okay? So, kung si SOP number 1, what is the profile, dapat mag-appear yan dito. So you have your what is the profile in terms of blah blah blah. Okay? Next, you're after assessing the level of stress of the respondents before Mandala. Tapos you're gonna have your pre-experimental tool, right? So dapat may components yun. Ano ba yung components ng pre-experimental tool niyo? Meron na ba? Ano ba yan? Mag-a-adapt pa kayo? Or mag-a-adapt? Make sure you find the proper source for it.
Subukan kasi namin yung sa music therapy.
Pwede. Bakit may di ba last time, meron kayong study na or something na paper?
So yun sa music therapy.
Ayun yun.
Okay. So parang may rin sila, parang tension test, tas PN tools.
Sige. Next. So you include the components para clear sa reader. Okay? Tapos, effect. Before and after, right? So ito ni after, level of stress of the respondents after Okay, this is before, after Mandala art. Tapos nandun yung
Yung components dito, sir, parang paano yun?
Same lang ba?
Sir, hindi. Parang halos same sila, sir. Parang gano'n.
Ay, lagay mo pa din. Lagay mo pa din siya. Kahit basta may subcomponents important. Okay? Then after nun, figure 1, research paradigm. Okay? Yun yung nasa baba. Right? Hindi siya nasa taas. Research paradigm. And for example, after the conceptual framework, iaano mo na yan. Ililiway mo na siya. For example, in relation to the study, to the conceptual framework previously discussed, the researchers came up with this research paradigm. So, pagbuklat ng next page, okay na doon yung research paradigm. Right? So, parang ano sila? Continuum. Diba? Hindi siya fragments. Right? Next, after ng figure mo, explain each variable found in the boxes. Okay. Why did you include age? Okay. Based on a study conducted in 2001 by an American Institute of blah blah, age is a very defining variable to assess the level of stress. Ganun. Okay, super variable ha. Kasi it gives impact. Okay? Next, this one. Yung variables na dito. For example, this variable is also important to assess before administering Mandala test to be able to give us baseline data. Pero make sure na meron kang mga sources, no? Maghanap kayo ng lists regarding that. So, wala na to. Okay. Next, hypothesis. Ito na yun, walang specific objectives. Okay, significance of the study. Introduction ulit. For example, ito na. The significance of the study will give emphasis to the following target populations populations which will greatly benefit from the study. And you rank them. So what is your number 1? For example, your patients or employees. Your number 2 rank is your staff nurses or your HR department.
Sir, so which one yung sir, yung pinaka-nano naman sir?
Yes, sino yung gusto nyo talagang pag nabasa na itong research nyo, sila yung mag-benefit the greatest. Right? So, HR wala na ito, hindi na employees, di ba? Unit heads. Patients, di ba? Wala na to. Nursing service department, pwede. Nursing service. For them to be more effective, okay? In the application of nursing interventions. Parang ganun. Tapos researchers, you amongst yourselves. And lastly, yung future researchers. So, laging may rank kung sinong pinaka number 1 beneficiary. Give examples on how they will benefit from your study. So, meaning, you should be smart. Okay? Smart. For example, staff nurse. The staff nurses will greatly benefit from our study because they will be able to know how to perform Mandala art therapies within the immediate week of rehabilitation of the patient, all throughout the latter parts of the rehabilitation process. So specific.
So pero wala naman parang kailangan kung gano'ng kahabang paragraph.
5 lines.
5 lines.
Minimum. Ito, mahaba siya, pero i-ano mo siya, i-rank mo siya, kasi general na to eh. 5 lines, no?
Pero okay naman yung format na ganyan. Ito, intro,
3 to 5 lines.
Tapos yung mga
in alphabetical, hindi pala yun, sorry. In rank. Okay? So, basahin nyo na lang yung mga sinulat ko. Tapos last is your scope and delimitation. State your purpose again. Yung purpose mo. Na? And then, you summarize your chapter 3. So, nandito na yun. Your researchers, syempre purposive tayo, diba? Pose of patients. Para ma-decrease natin yung population. Ano bang kukunin nyo? Ortho cases lahat yan, diba? Pose of patients. Ortho cases. What else? Anong ward?
Male ward.
Male ward lang. Confined.
Pero pwede siya maging dalawa?
Pwede. It depends on
you guys.
Para
makuha namin yung number of respondents.
Ilan ba ang per ward sa POC? Male ward?
Ilan ba? Kami to kanya?
Madami.
Madami rin kasi. lahat kaya yun, ano natin for
Yun nga sir. Pero parang balak din kasi namin sir, parang kung pwede dalawang hospitals. Kasi hindi naman pwede comparative din kasi sir, stress lang naman yung anak namin.
Yeah, hindi naman. Parang ano mo lang, pagsamahin mo lang yung respondents. Ganun lang. Pero kung gusto nyo mas maging complicated ng ating i-compare na din natin. Pero matrabaho siya. Okay? What else? Confined in a male hospital. Number 3, admitted in POC. Tapos, you also cite kung bakit POC ang napili yung hospital sa chapter 3. No? Why?
Kasi po, matagalan to yung patients.
Oh, you include that because most likely, pero syempre, di ba, dapat ang pagpili ng
we want to help them.
ang pagpili ng population not through the convenience of the researcher. Baka sabihin niyo, because POC is most cooperative, so kung sasabihin niyo, laging directed sa research paper mismo. Okay? So, i-summarize your chapter 3. May chapter 3 na ba tayo?
Ongoing na.
Gusto nila Andrea sir.
Ano na?
Parang gusto, kailangan na ba doon ng pilot testing? Pero hindi po sir, di ba?
Alin?
Ang pilot testing ni chapter 3. Kasi yung nakikita doon
Hindi
nila.
pa.
Kasi ano pa rin naman.
Tapos na yun eh.
No, kasi hindi pa naman kasi, ano pa rin naman sir.
Pero included yun kapag pag ginawa mo yung chapter 3 mo, pero hindi ka pa magpa-pilot test. For example, dun sa research methodology, sa data gathering. Di ba sa data gathering section, the researchers will perform pilot test in hospital involving... Lalagyan siya. Ganun lang, pilot test.
Proposal lang naman yung sinasabi ko sa nila sir. Proposal pa lang naman kasi wala pa.
Pero kasama pa din yun. Kasi di ba yun naman yung gagawin nyo?
So parang
magpa-pilot test kayo.
Okay.
Tapos mag-actual study. Kasi i-run back natin yun. Diba? Next. So, ganun siya. Purposive sampling tayo. Diba? In terms of the patients. Right? Tapos, so yun. Yung summarize yung chapter 3, dapat nandyan yung respondents, yung population, kung paano sila napili, tapos yung literal na gagawin nyo. For example, the researchers will write a letter of request addressed to the chief nurse or hospital director of POC. After which, once approved, a series of tests or questionnaires will be distributed to 50 respondents, admitted and chosen through this one. Okay?
So hindi na namin sabihin dyan yung pilot testing namin.
Sasabihin na din yun.
So, first mo, pilot, diretso na po sa 50 yun.
Alin?
Di ba sir magka-pilot testing yung 30? And afterwards, 50 na po.
After nun, i-ano nyo pa siya. I-represent nyo sa statistician to make sure kung yung questionnaire nyo is valid. Diba? Tapos, yun, yung series of literal na gagawin nyo. Diba? Tapos sa dulo, you will write, the researchers will conduct the study from March 2013, tama ba? Or mga April. April 2013 to ganto, 2014. So, parang summary lang talaga ng chapter 3 is in your scope and delimitations. Next, definition of terms. Define terms operationally. Highlight terms found in the title. So, mandala, siyempre patient na to, POC, okay, operational, ito, okay, pwede to, pero elaborate din.
So rito na talaga ito, therapy na ito.
Ano to? 2 to 3 lines, okay? Tapos, for example, yung hospital, Philippine Orthopedic Hospital, tapos operationally, this is the subject hospital of the research wherein the researchers will conduct a study involving blah blah blah. Okay? Next, level of stress. Kasi hindi naman stress yung nandito sa atin, di ba? Hindi naman stress lang, level of stress yung term na ginamit natin. So, i-coin nyo siya, level of stress. And operational. So, maybe, since POC patients, di ba, dapat based on how we have used yung level of stress. So, pwede mo ilagay level of stress pertains to the level of stress experienced by orthopedic patients confined in POC, post-ORIF, or whatever, or external plating, ganun. Okay? Tapos lahat, di ba, naka-traction? Lahat ba ng patients na naka-traction lang ang kunin nyo? Or may mga braces or mga internal plates? So, i-define nyo yan kung sa purposive. Kung magpo-purposive talaga kayo. Pero kung lahat naman, kunyari, mga naka-traction, ano lang sila, 10. So, di ba, kukonti. I-define nyo all patients who have underwent orthopedic operation within a period of confinement. Ganon.
Para maximize ang respondents.
For as long as nasa purposive sampling pa din. Okay? Yung criteria within your purposive sampling. Next, lit. Chapter 2, wala ulit heading. Just put your intro. For example, this chapter involves readings regarding local lit, foreign lit, blah blah blah. It will help the reader understand more the basis or literature or basic foundations of why the researchers chose the study. Ganon. Okay? Actually, babasahin ko na lang to later on. Pero this is not a paragraph. Okay? Diba? So, indention, yung mga minimal, syempre hindi natin iwasan. Indention. Tapos, what else? This is not the proper APA. We don't cite an internet source. Okay? Find for the author.
Ano lang yun, sir, diba? Author's paragraph number.
If it's internet, yes. Author, year, paragraph number. Okay? Literature, foreign lit. Sa mga journals, wala ba?
Pero may nalagdag na kami, sir, na first stress.
Okay, first stress. Na-explain ko naman na yun, di ba? Not necessarily Mandala. Pwede yung music therapy or kahit anong relaxation therapy. Proper spacing, kinapi-paste lang to, tapos hindi siya na-edit kasi, di ba when you copy-paste sa internet, di mo na may edit. Pag ginastify mo, anong nangyayari? Lumalaking spaces. Right? So kapag ni-left align mo, magdidikit-dikit sila kasi internet ka na. Right? Next, yan, ito, walang source. So, every paragraph may source. Kasi lit eh. Okay, source. Know the author in the year. You don't cite,
So, bali, sir, sa isang literature na makita namin, kahit gano'n isang paragraph na sila?
Try to summarize.
Okay.
Summarize. Okay? Kasi ang eyesore, for example, isang buong paragraph.
Parang hindi babasahin siya.
Oo. Di ba? Mas okay kapag marami siya, at least 3 paragraphs per page. Sulat ko, make sure of your lists or studies are included in your bibliography. Which I have not. Yan, wala pa siya. Each paragraph should contain 3 or more sentences. Because it's not a paragraph if it does not include at least 2. 3 or more. Pero this is a scholastic paper, so 3 or more. Now, still have time pa naman for this. Mas Adamson, school or the author talaga?
Author.
So ganito, pag naghahanap kayo ng lit, always make sure that you've already done the bibliography. Kasi ang hirap balikan. Kunyari ikaw, nag-search ka sa net, yung site nakalimutan mo, hindi mo nakuha yung author or yung site mismo, mahirap na siyang balikan, di ba? At saka ang dami mo nang nabasa. So, malilito ka na pag ginawa mo yung bibliography. Okay? What else? You may few sentences which you think has the same or congruence. Congruent yung idea nila. Okay? Kasi ito, this is not a paragraph. This is just a sentence. This may be a fragment. And this one is just a sentence. O, diba? I-fuse nyo na lang. O, spacing ulit. Add more, focus on stress. O, nasabi na natin yun. Stress reductions, therapies, if you can't find Mandala. Pero if possible, find Mandala. At sa mga studies. No? Next. Bakit naka-italicize? Ano lang, typo.
At typo ba sir?
Typo lang. O like this one. Maybe you could segue. Kasi ang haba ng paragraph.
Summarize
tapos biglang Boom. Liit. Where is your relevance to the present study? Wala. Diba, when you do your relevance to the present study, you only select certain literatures or studies that would greatly contribute to the veracity of your paper. And ano siya, for example, according to blah 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 blah, mandala stress therapy is a very effective blah 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 blah. Moreover, in a study conducted by Adamson 2011, Adamson, tapos stating that creative therapy is very useful, blah blah blah. We see that these studies will greatly give impact to our study because it supports our claim that mandala art therapy is very effective, most importantly in alleviating the level of stress. Okay? Next, chapter 3. Title, house intro ulit. This chapter includes the research design, sampling technique, and research instrument used by the researchers to be able to conduct the study. Ito pala. Pero 5 lines. Now, are we doing a quasi-experimental? You don't put this na. Kasi it's understood.
Hindi na, sir, mali yan. Hindi na experimental yan.
Okay, so you research. Nasaan ang search nun? Ang POLIT. Okay, POLIT. Tapos yun, purposive sampling. For example, with regards to the patient. Okay, explain ko na. For example, number of days post-op, confined in a med-surgical ward, type of operation, if possible. Kung ortho naman lahat talaga kunin natin, no need for that. For example, experiences mild to moderate pain. Kasi would you expect, ano bang target natin? Yung mga may severe pain talaga? Or mild to moderate? Kasi makakapag-drawing pa ba yung mga may severe pain?
Siguro mga mild to moderate.
Mild to moderate. So you have to quantify. Diba? Dun sa VAS, visual pain scale. Diba yung mga faces? Na-encounter niyo na ba yun? Smile, tapos ganun.
So bali maliban to tension test sa previous courses, parang may ano ba?
Dun sa tension test, ano bang components na?
So parang nakita namin siya 8 questions na siya, tapos how do you feel right now? Mga ganun.
Ano yun? Subjective? No. Or ano din? Check lang din yan. O sige, based
Tapos
from that.
Each question may points yung parang.
Okay. We may use that to quantify. Next. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes. Raw score. Explain the main difference between tension and experimental test. Kasi baka malito sila.
Okay, sir.
Diba? Explain sila. Nasa yung tension test. Ayun.
Nakita namin sir sa sa music therapy, parang naka-paragraph yun sa top. Na-explain yung tension. Okay.
So, pre-experimental test. Ito na yun, diba? So, kasi there's this one technique to really assess, sabihin na natin yung degree of truthfulness ng mga respondents. For example, pre-exam test. For example, ano yung components nun? Emo, mental, diba? Kasi usually, when we put and besides, Tagalog ba ang ating questionnaire?
Siguro sir, kasi parang hindi madalian yung mga.
So, dapat may English and Filipino version. Kahit yung English for scholastic purposes. Tapos, pero ang gagawin niyo, for example, Tagalog. Okay, for example, emo. Ilang questions yun? 8 lang yun. Diba? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. For example, usually, you may randomize. Kunyari, kayo, pwede nyo siyang i-manipulate. For example, you don't, parang general questionnaire. Please answer the following questions and check which among the following. So, 4, 3, 2, 1. Di ba may ibig sabihin yan? Tapos, wag mo nang lagyan ng heading, emotional, physical, kaya mental. Ang gawin mo, i-diretso mo na sa question and what's this? I-jumble mo or i-shuffle mo. For example, ang lalagay mo dito ngayon sa pre-experimental, questions 1, 3, and 5, for example, pertains to emotional aspect of blah blah blah. Meanwhile, questions 2, 4, and 6 pertains to physical. Parang jumble siya. Para hindi isipin ni mag-a-answer, emotional pala to. Sige, at least decrease yung bias, di ba? So, pati dito, sa pre- and post-experimental. Ano lang ba to? Past and present tense?
Feature pala dapat, sir.
Hindi. Yung composition ng pre-experimental, same questions, mo lang.
Present, sir.
Present, di ba? Tapos yung sa post, ipa-past tense mo lang ba? Or different talaga?
Hindi, sir. Parang nakita sa namin, sir, sa music therapy. Parang in-include lang yung, how do you feel after getting mandala?
Ganun. So, in a sense, parang evaluation, no?
So, parang nakatulong yung mandala, sir.
Evaluation lang siya. Okay. Pwede pa din.
Diba?
Next, data gathering procedure. Explain. What's this? Every step or procedure that you've done. For example, letter to the college or blah blah. Distribution of questionnaire, duration of respondents. What's this? Duration of the respondents to answer the question. So sabi niyo nga 1 month. Tama ba? The study will be conducted for at least a month. Tapos comma. The researchers will conduct the study at least 2 to 3 times a week. So very specific dapat, no? Para pag binasa sa proposal, okay, malinaw na pala. Every 2 to 3 weeks pala natin.
Necessary pa ba yung parang which day?
Not necessarily. Okay. Pero, kasi expect mo yan eh. For example, si patient, binigyan mo ng questionnaire. Noong araw na yon, tinamad siya. Pagbalik mo lang the next day, ay sorry, nawala ako kasi.
Sir, yun nga, sir, parang plan namin para mamaya tanongin kami ng panelists na kung sila ba talaga gumawa. Parang nandun kami habang gumagawa sila. So, parang 1 hour per session. Parang ganun. Para sure na...
Pwede. Pictures. Diba pictures naman is part of the documentation. So, 1 hour. And ano pala? Anong method na? Color or picture? Color. Ano yung mga designs? Yung mga...
Pero parang parang symbols.
Ilang colors? 8? Yung Crayola?
Sila ba? Parang pero bibigyan namin sila naman.
I-define yun dito sa background. Dapat nasa background yun.
Number of colors again namin.
For example, yung literal na mandala na gagawin nyo, yung colors, kung nandun man yung meaning per color, yung design, nasa background, nasa chapter 2, okay? Nasa chapter 2, and most importantly, nasa data gathering procedure or research instrument and technique, okay? Nandito yung lahat. Explain mo yung questionnaire, tension test, pre-test, post-test, and mandala per se. Dapat malinaw yun sa panelist kung ano yung mandala. Okay? So, pictures, color, crayons, or whatever. Tapos, explain per color. Explain the picture. Okay?
Hindi sir, parang ano lang kasi yung mandala na gagawin namin. Mag-drawing lang sila. Yung parang...
Sila mismo?
Sila mag-drawing sir. Sila magka-color pa. So parang yung session na nag-color sir. Parang yun yung...
Ayun na yun. Walang ibig sabihin. Makakakulay-kulay. Wala ba?
Wala.
Ba't sabi nung last time eh? Abstract ang
parang ano lang, hindi siya...
So walang ibig sabihin. So ano yung...
Parang yun yung definition na alam ko sir ng mandala. habang parang yun yung magka-color sila, parang may relieve stress.
Bakit? So, sa sariling perception niya, parang...
Nare-relax siya habang nagka-color. Kasi kung color kasi parang hindi naman kami expert, wala pa kami expert sa
psychologist, di ba? Pero wait lang. Di ba circles ang mandala?
Yes.
So, explain nyo bakit circle. Yung mga patterns nyo or yung design nyo.
Okay, sir.
Eh, bakit hindi na lang tree, sun, bird, mountain, gano'n.
Okay.
Bakit circle? Anong meron sa
Parang
circle?
circle siya, tapos may picture siya na parang pattern nila.
Oo, explain siya. Tapos may criteria ba ang pagkulay nila? Wala. Wala ba? O dapat hindi lumampas dun sa line Or may ibig sabihin yun. Kasi in modern psychology, di ba, may ibig sabihin pag lumampas ang line, where nag-color si toddler, tapos lumalampas siya. Sometimes it means that they are physically abused or they have been undergoing stress in school, di ba? So baka mamaya tanongin tayo.
So under certain literature namin, definitions talaga naman.
Oo, andun. Okay? Tapos, statistical treatment. Since you have a profile, andun si percentage, andun si frequency, di ba? Next, standard deviation. Why do we have standard deviation? To assess the... Standard deviation? Okay. Pwede to assess the level of variability ng sagot. Meaning, kasi kapag extremely variable, baka may problema sa questionnaire. Ibig sabihin, incoherent yung sagot ng mga respondents natin. Baka mamaya, yung sobrang saliwa, yung sobrang high standard deviation, hindi pala niya naintindihan yung binabasa niya. Kaya mataas yung standard deviation niya. Diba? So, kaya kailangan natin makuha standard deviation. And lastly, your t-test. Kasi, ano ba yung question mo? Is there significant difference between the before and after, diba? If you're comparing two variables, before and after, it's t-test. Okay? Plus, kung i-compare mo naman yung level of stress per age, per gender, purpose of diagnosis, t-test din. Okay? So, sorry sa pagkapula.
Okay lang.
Okay lang.
Nakakatulog naman.